Last weekend, I asked my best friend to marry me, but we'll get to that in a second. In October, I won a radio contest. I called in and I answered the question, what year did Cherry Coke come out, and what year was the song Weird Science #1 in the charts?
Andy, in which year did all those things happen?
1985.
That's right. You are correct. Well, you have won a one-night stay at the Weston Mammoth Resort. WestonMammoth.com/KEarth. What were you doing in 1985?
I was not alive.
Over the years, Haley and I have been talking about when should we get engaged and when should we get married, and we decided that on our anniversary would be the best day because then there'd only be one day to remember and there'd only be one day to celebrate. And I figured this year for our anniversary I would use that prize that I got and we could drive up on Friday and celebrate our anniversary and have a great time.
We are going to Mammoth to celebrate our anniversary, except for we're stuck in the worst traffic.
Haley started a great joke. She saw a big giant truck full of bags of, well, she thought they were oranges, but they're onions. And then she said, try to say that in the most hillbilly voice. She's picking her nose right now, but
no, I was not.
Yes,
I was like this. I was like this.
She said, try and say onion as hillbilly as you can, so we keep saying onions, onions. Try it.
Onions.
And I decided I'm not going to propose because I knew it would totally throw her off. It really did. I asked her and she told me I was expecting it, and then when you didn't, I thought, oh, well, I guess we won't be getting engaged then. So it worked. So Saturday we went on a hike, and the week before we got there it had snowed a whole bunch. So throughout the hike there were big patches of snow. There's a wolf on the trail. We thought it was a wolf. Whoa. So we were hiking along and I found this giant boulder that was in the middle of the lake, and we walked out to it and we sat over it and we ate lunch. The lake was frozen over and it looked so pretty, and it was, even though it's almost June, it was like it was the middle of winter. And I decided, okay, this is it. This is the time. I have to do it. So I told her, Haley, I got you a present, but you have to stand up for me to give it to you. And she was like, oh, okay. And then I reached in my backpack and I said, Haley, you're my best friend. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, will you marry me? She said, yes, but you have to get on one knee. Because I was so nervous and I stuck in my head that I didn't even get on one knee. So she made me do it all again, and I sat on a knee and I said it, and she said yes. And now we're engaged, and we plan to get married at some time next year. And thank you to everyone who says congratulations and all your best wishes. It means a lot to us. We've been together 8 years and it's been a great time. That is my story. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Now we have to plan where to go, how many people get to come, what food to get, what music to play. There's a whole lot of stuff to do, and I don't know how to do it, so that should be an adventure. Tell me in the comments, what do you think is the best way to propose, and what are some of the best ways you've seen? I mean, there's so many fun videos online. My favorite one is I saw a guy that had a big party on a balcony on the roof of a building, and he stood up on the ledge and he started talking about his girlfriend and saying he wants to marry her, and then he tried getting the ring out, and then he fell off, but he had planned where there was this giant inflatable thing, and he landed on it, and on the tarp he landed on it said, will you marry me? So she looked over crying thinking he was dead, and it said, will you marry me? I love stories like that. I love those videos. Tell me in the comments, what do you think is your favorite story? What is the best way to get engaged? Where should we get married? What food should we have at the wedding? Who should come? Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you Thursday for a cooking video. Goodbye. I'm just over here grating some cheese. Some mozzarella cheese, because we are making pizza today. Haley's over here making the dough, shaking a little booty, and I'm just chowing down on some cheese.